He's now how we're doing. How you doing, Bri?
All right, you.
Back where you belong, below United. How's life down there, eh?
Injury prone.
It's all falling apart, innit? It's all falling apart. Anyway, Brighton 4 points, Chelsea 8 points, Newcastle 8 points, Liverpool, Spurs and Villa 9 points, Arsenal and City 10 points, Manchester United, the club in crisis, 12 points from the last 5 games, the most informed team in England. What you got to say about that?
Did you say City?
Yeah, 10 points. They're just measly, aren't they? Clawing it back. Honestly.
The 1-0 masters.
Setting it out, reeling it in.
Bring back Mourinho. You don't need Mourinho back, do you?
We are the masters of the 1-0. And actually, that brings us on to it. The second most clean sheets in the league with you, City, Liverpool and Spurs as well.
Despite still having a negative goal difference.
We have still got a negative goal difference. But we have won only one less game than Liverpool, Arsenal and Spurs, who are apparently all in a title race. So...
we were until Saturday.
I've got 2 weeks of international football to come out with some pretty wild predictions. It's my prediction at the start of the season if United win the league on.
Look how happy you are.
Think about it.
You beat Luton 1-0.
Think
Who
about
else did
it.
you beat 1-0?
Garnacho, Højlund, Rashford, Martial, Sancho, Anthony, 1 goal between them. Imagine when they start scoring.
Well, Sancho's not going to play anymore.
Exactly. Anthony might get arrested.
I can't believe how happy you are over beating Luton 1-0.
Oh, it's not just beating Luton, is it? The last 5 games, the most informed team.
Who did you beat before Luton? Brentford.
No, Fulham, actually. Away! Fulham away. We beat Luton. Liverpool couldn't beat Luton, could they? They couldn't keep a clean sheet. We did. Anyway, are you ready for my most passionate rant ever?
Yes.
Let me get a drink before I do this. I need to hydrate.
How are you ranting? You're happy?
Well, I'll tell you why, and this involves you. You're going to eat your words.
I'm going to eat my words.
This is water, not Carabao energy drink.
The only thing I should be eating is paracetamol for our injury crisis.
And humble pie. Right, this may have to get edited because I want to get it right. But my most passionate rant ever. Let's take a second. It's spread over 2 sheets.
Oh, God.
2 sheets. So, my passionate rant. Injuries. Pep loses Rodri for 3 games. They're useless. Liverpool get a few injuries last year. They're useless. Newcastle get a few injuries in the last 10 days. They're useless. Ange gets injuries and suspensions over 2 games. Their title has fallen apart. Yet when Ten Hag gets injury, everyone wants to blame Ten Hag. Nobody wants to blame the injuries. We've been about our first choice defence all season. Malacia, Shaw, Martinez have barely kicked a ball. Wan-Bissaka's missed half the season. Varane is Varane. We've got our 5th and 6th choice centre-backs playing. Maguire and Evans. Johnny Evans has started the last 6 league games. Maguire started the last 7 league games.
Take a breath.
Anthony got arrested. Sancho's acting like a knob. Højlund and Amrabat started the season injured. Mount, Casemiro, Martial, Garnacho have all been injured. I would love to see what Klopp, Arteta and Pepper could do. Pep could do with Johnny Evans, Maguire and no left back. That is real talk blood, fam. Ten Hag in. What can you... Now you're getting a few injuries. Now you're
It's
getting
not
a few
just
injuries.
a few, is it?
Yeah, but you've had injuries.
Right.
Well, no, let me finish, and then you can argue.
Right.
We've had injuries all the way through this season. Horrendous injuries, right? You've had injuries for the last 10 days.
Right.
So will you retract your statement that Ten Hag is a front?
Well, we would have still been above you.
For me.
No, I will not retract my statement unless you finish top 4. Right. Just read through your injury list again.
Well, can I just
read through it
say,
again?
Who is better, Lascelles and Shah or Evans and Maguire?
It would be Shah and Evans.
No, it would not.
Evans is underrated.
No, you would not say that.
Lascelles is decent.
If I were
but
trying
Evans
to
is...
make a point, you
What?
would not
I
say
would not.
that.
Right, just go through your injury list again.
Right, I will.
Right.
Shaw has barely kicked a ball.
Stop. Burn and Target.
Malacia hasn't kicked a ball all season.
So that's equal.
Yeah, but
Burn
this
and
has been the
Target,
last couple of
Malacia and
weeks.
Shaw.
Yours has been the last couple of weeks. Ours has been all season.
Right, but just carry on.
1-0 me.
No, carry on.
Martinez has kicked about 2 balls. He played the first game. That is it.
Botman, who is the best centre-back in the league.
He's only been missing a few weeks.
He's been missing 5 weeks.
Yeah, but how many games has he missed?
A lot.
Yeah, in total, not league games.
So?
Maybe 3. Martin's been out all season.
In fact, no, Sheffield United was his last game.
But you're not playing Harry Maguire.
Just carry on.
Varane is injured and clearly leaving in January. So he's surplus to requirements.
You got Varane there. Yeah.
Wan-Bissaka's missed half the season. And
Thank you,
we're trying to bed a new goalkeeper in with none of the back 4 available.
Just carry on with your injury list.
Mount missed 4 weeks.
Mount.
Well, who knows how good he'd have been? Who knows?
Joe Willock has only just come back
Mason Mount's better than Joe Willock.
Give it a rest.
Well, when Joe Willock's never played for England.
Well, the only reason Mount has is because he sucked Southgate off.
Just quickly, how is Rashford in the England squad and Sterling isn't?
Well, and Anthony Gordon.
Well, yeah, even more so, actually. He's probably the most informed out of the 3 of them. Yeah.
Carry on with your injury list,
I will
please.
give you that one.
Yeah.
Casemiro.
Tonali's banned.
Yeah, but that's
Still same.
No, it's not.
Still missing players.
Well, I suppose.
Carry
Yeah. Sancho is gone AWOL.
Almiron is now injured and has been a few times.
Anthony got arrested.
Isak's missed the last 3 or 4 games.
Hoyland started the season injured.
Callum Wilson, he's in and out.
Amrabat started the season injured.
Elliot Anderson's injured.
You're just naming players I don't even know now.
You've not even heard of Elliot Anderson.
All right, Kobe Mainu all season.
Who's that?
The next Kante.
What you are trying to
Tony
say?
Marshall always injured.
I think he's just stroppy, not injured.
Right, probably a bit of both.
His bottom lip's
But
injured.
my point is, we've had these injuries all season.
But now.
You've only had them the last couple of weeks.
I'm going to trap you now.
Go on then, trap me.
So, who have you bought in to replace those players?
Well, the transfer window's shut.
Yeah, but I mean, who have you bought into the squad to replace your injured players?
McTominay, Evans, Maguire. That's not much of a trap, is it?
Ben Parkinson making his debut against Bournemouth at the age of 18.
Well, he owns the barber shop in town. No, you've just reminded me.
What?
We've brought in Palestri.
Palestri,
And
you said Palestri was good.
He is all right. Ahmed Diallo hasn't kicked a ball this season. Another injury. Numbers don't even go that high. I've lost count. 1 million.
We have no centre forward. No. Fuck off.
Why let me do it?
I didn't.
We've got no centre forward. Marshall.
You got Marshall and Rashford.
Rashford's a wide player and he's about as dangerous as...
Look, you can be all you like and you can be happy that you beat Luton 1-0. But we are absolutely stuffed.
Well, but it's a good time for an international break.
A brilliant time for an international break.
My point is,
your squad depth is better than ours. Injuries affect us.
Do you know the ironic thing, right? And we're both guilty of it. If everyone was fit, I'd be arguing that every single United player was better than every single Newcastle player. But now they're injured.
You're trying to say they're not?
I'm trying to argue that Newcastle players are better than United players, and you're trying to argue that United players are better than Newcastle players.
The banter.
But my point is, injuries are screwing you. We've been screwed all season. It's not fair that Ten Hag is questioned so much when I'm sure you can admit the minute you get bad injuries, you're screwed.
We are screwed.
My question to anyone watching is, if Pep Guardiola had to start Maguire, Evans and no left back, if Klopp had to start them, if Pep had to start them, Pep started them twice. Well, I forget his name, the Thunderbird.
The Thunderbird?
Arteta. If 75% of their defence was no left back,
yeah, to be fair,
they'd be struggling. Ten Hag is a genius that he's managed to pick up results and joint second most clean sheets with that squad.
Well, so is Eddie Howe.
Yes, I agree. People say, why are you playing crap football? Because we have to protect that back four, that's why.
I watched our game and the players looked absolutely knackered.
There's too many games.
There's too many games. Too many games.
We need more less games in here. What is the point for all these? Is this the second or third international break?
Third.
What is the point?
Well,
We're in
it's come at a
November.
good time, but what is the point?
But now, Rashford will come back injured.
Well, Isak came back injured from one of them before, yeah.
Who have you got on international? It's a good job Claire Baldwin ain't going.
Well, the only person that's in it is Trippier.
You can guarantee he'll come back injured.
Probably.
And then you're screwed.
Hopefully Bruno don't. Because imagine if Bruno goes.
Exactly.
We are knackered.
International football. No, who even likes international football? I don't. Do you like
I don't
international
watch
football?
England anymore.
I don't.
Boring.
But some of these players, Fergie was the master of pretend you've got a knock, you're not going to international football. Eddie Howe.
Well, I think Eddie Howe's done this with Callum Wilson, to be honest.
Yeah, but Wilson, he ain't going to play.
Yeah.
And if he does, it's going to be a token 10 minutes.
Yeah.
What is the point in risking injury? And I'd be saying to him, look, what we've got going on at Newcastle's far more important than Gareth Southgate.
Although he didn't play against Bournemouth, so if that is a genuine injury, we are even more screwed.
Were you crap against Bournemouth?
Yes. But it wasn't because we are a crap team. That we were knackered. I can't put it any other way. You could tell the players were physically drained.
But can I just say, and I keep coming back to it, when Rodri was missing for them 3 games against City looked useless.
Well, just imagine this then. If City didn't have a full starting 11 on the bench who could walk into
This is
any
what
other
I'm saying.
team, yeah.
So if Guardiola struggles when he's holding midfielder, like Ten Hag is, you want to play out from the back, your whole back 4 are missing. Luke Shaw and Martinez are by far our best 2 ball-playing defenders.
Yeah,
and they've been missing all season.
Well, Botman sprays it.
Exactly. Like a tomcat.
Yeah.
So, and people are getting on at Onana. Why aren't you seeing Onana's game? Because he's got makeshift defenders in front of him. He's got 2 Leicester centre-halves in front of him. Left back, we've had Dolo.
Yeah, you have, yeah.
We've got 2 Leicester centre-backs playing. Left back's always makeshift. Amrabat's played there. Dolo's played there. A third choice unwanted Spurs left back is now playing there. Wan-Bissaka's never been good on the ball anyway. How's Onana supposed to play like Prime Xavi when he's got that in front of him? Prime Xavi couldn't even play that way.
You'll probably go worse, though, when your defenders come back, so Nana will just keep giving goals away.
Yeah. Do you know what, right? His actual goalkeeping this last 3 or 4 weeks has been very, very good. He was actually the 3rd highest shot save percentage in the league. And another stat, which people aren't making enough of, and this doesn't involve Eddie Howe, because I like Eddie Howe and I like Newcastle, you know that. I like to banter here, but if United aren't going to win the league, I've always said I would like it to be Newcastle. Ten Hag, the worst manager in history, apparently, Seven Hag, whatever you want to call him, more points than Jurgen Klopp in his first 50 games, far more points than Arteta in his first game, and not that many less than Guardiola, only about 12 less than Guardiola.
Ten Hag.
Ten Hag in, stick with Ten Hag.
How relieved did he look at the final whistle against Luton?
Luton could have played for 4 weeks. They were never scoring.
We need to play Luton.
You do need to play. They are not very good. I mean, we missed. Rashford missed 2 easy chances. Garnacho missed 2. We could have been 5 or 6. Luton weren't scoring in a million
We made
minutes.
Bournemouth look like prime Real Madrid back in the Galacticos era. It was that Solanke looked like R9.
Solanke. Who scored?
Solanke.
Both.
Yeah.
I must admit, I missed it, and it was only when I went on Facebook and Trevor Barkers had put a write-up about the game that I even saw you'd lost. I didn't expect you to lose, even
It
with
was
your injuries.
horrendous. Absolutely horrendous.
But, silver lining, the top 4 is so close.
Well, I know, but that is what's heartbreaking, because if we'd have won that game, we'd have been
You'd have been right there.
We'd have been 4 points off top.
Spurs will finish 7th or 8th now, I'm telling you.
I hope so.
I've said all season. How many times have I said Spurs will fall?
Well, we both said this. We both said Kajakugu's a fraud.
City will win it. Liverpool and the teams in front of us haven't really had a dip.
No.
And they will.
But this is the Premier League all over. We smash Arsenal 1-0 and then lose 2-0 to Bournemouth. What?
We just beat everyone.
We
by
need
a
to spend
single
some
goal.
serious dollar in January.
Well, that was wild. At least we've got 2 weeks of Gareth Southgate's.
Oh dear.
And what about your new career in Football Manager podcasting?
Oh yeah. stay tuned, because when I get a laptop, some guy's making 40 grand a year streaming FM24, which I am an extensive managerial genius on. So if you want some FM24 tips, I will be shouting out my Twitch stream soon.
What's your best ever achievement on Football Manager?
Gains with Trinity to the Premier League.
Is that legit?
That is legit. I got Gains with Trinity to the Premier League. I was stuck in Division 2 for about 8 seasons, but...
That is commitment, that. You can't be the old
commitment.
0102, can you? Well, that guy
Go West.
had 125,000 followers, right?
Yeah.
So do the math. How many people actually play Football Manager?
Millions. There must be
There
millions.
must be, because to get that many followers from a Football Manager, what would you call it? Site, channel.
Channel.
How many people must actually play it? Loads. And it's only just come out
It's
2
crazy.
days
Yeah,
ago.
yeah. Well, no, I think he got the beta version or whatever it is, so he could play it earlier, which is maybe why it's took off so much.
Yeah, because people want to know.
But with my managerial genius and banter, I will be earning 100 grand a year.
Well, just remember who gave you your first opportunity to podcast.
On a lighter note, just going back to our injury crisis, Papi Cisse is training with Macclesfield.
Do you know, it's so true that phones listen to you, because as soon as you said that,
Did it
I
come
then
on
went
yours?
on Facebook and it come out with his 2 great goals against Chelsea.
I would take him on a rolling contract.
Do you know what? Someone was on
Bring
about...
Papi Cisse on for the last 10 minutes,
No.
score a banger.
Who was Leroy Lita playing for the other day?
Just, we've got Chelsea in Hex, psychological. Sign him up. Reading, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, but who was he playing for recently? He was
I
playing
don't
like
know.
non-league football, and someone was like, "This guy's a machine. He's 38." I was like, "All right." Anyway, who do you play? We played 2nd of November.
We've got Chelsea, 25th of November. Yeah.
Home or away?
Home.
We've got Everton away, followed by Newcastle away. What a week we've got!
Oh no, we must be away at Chelsea then.
Yeah, you will be.
Yeah.
We've got Everton away, Fenerbahce away, Newcastle away.
We've got Chelsea, PSG, and then you
What a massive week for both of us.
with injuries.
You've got hard fixtures to be fair.
If we put that squad out against PSG that we put out against Bournemouth on Saturday,
So have you got 2 games
it
before
could be double
us?
figures.
Oh, you might even have more injuries.
Exactly.
You might have to recall
What? No,
Philip Albert.
there is a young lad who's playing well in Holland, Yakubu Minte.
You won't be able to recall him.
No, well we can, but not while January.
Yeah, exactly. The saviour Yakubu. Anyway, enough said. See you next week.
Bit of a